So recently, ISAB made a discovery involving the 2-4 village, which is really freaking cool, and has now spawned a bunch of video ideas for him and I. So today, we're getting together to explore this new village glitch feature. I don't know what it is, but basically, for those who have not seen ISAB's video when he made a Hypersonic Temple, the village has an ability. It's called the Call to Arms, costs like 25,000 or something like that. And basically, for all the towers in its range, it boosts their attack speed, their popping power, and the tower's range for 10 seconds. And how we originally thought it worked is that you could only use it. You can only use one ability per tower. So if there's like multiple villages around the tower all using an ability, the only one ability would affect the tower. Turns out that's not the case. If you surround a single tower with something like 17, 18, 19 billion monkey villages, then you can speed up the tower to insane speeds, which will be shown off in the video and showing off how insane the towers really get. So here you see first activation, got the 4-2 bomb towers. As you can see, is shooting very fast. It's actually ridiculously fast. ISAB can see this too. Like, this isn't just a mod or anything. This is straight within the game. If you don't believe me, go to Bloons TD Battles mobile or Steam version. Try it out yourself. It is very real, and holy shit, is it cool. So, we're just testing it out for now, and we're also having some engineers at the bottom because it has an overclock ability, which can also be used just a single time. On a single tower. Now, this is like how it differs from other versions of Bloons. In other versions of Bloons, like Bloons TD 5 or Bloons Monkey City, you can use up to 3 overclocks on a single tower, and it will speed it up, for each time. However, I think in battles, only one overclock makes a difference. Although I guess we could be wrong. Maybe we just don't notice it because it's all shooting too fast. But we do whatever we can to get the tower speed as fast as possible. So soon we'll be switching that 4-2 bomb tower out with a better bomb. But I want to talk about how amazing this could be for late game shenanigans. If you get like some good towers underneath. Now we got a BFB. Actually, I'll talk about it later. First, we're gonna just take it on BFB. This is not a Moemar. This is a 4-2 bomb tower. Each bomb does only 1 damage to BFB, and it freaking annihilated it right out of the gate. It hardly made it past the first bend, and we're just sitting there like jaw dropping out on the floor. Something mom spaghetti Eminem song. Whatever. So now we're gonna try out the ZOMG, because I mean, if it took down a BFB like that, like, holy shit, that was easy. What if we do a ZOMG? What's the worst that can happen, right? Maybe someone will come back to me eventually in the future. So now we're gonna see ISAB with his single 4-2 bomb tower against that ZOMG. Also, do you like the old diamond bombs? I actually haven't changed anything since the last diamond projectiles video, but I mean, it kind of looks super cool when it's like a rapid fire bomb. Also, there's kind of a glitch on his side. You see like how his bomb tower is completely surrounded in blue? Yeah, that's from the engineer, I think. But there's some glitch in the game where it just shows it, the overclock just constantly affecting the bomb tower, when in reality it's not. So sadly, just the single 4-2 bomb was not enough to deal with a single ZOMG. Again, those only do 1 damage. What about a Moab Baller? You know, those things that do 10 times damage per shot to ZOMG, and it's explosive. So you could, do that 10 times damage to multiple BFBs, Moabs, hell, even ceramics. I wager that if you have a 2-4 bomb, the Moab Assassin, and enough villages and stuff, you could completely take down an entire ZOMG. Possibly. Potentially. Yeah, so what does this mean for late game, right? So, obviously, maybe bomb towers aren't the best to do it with in late game, but what if you use something like a temple? Again, you saw ISAB's amazing temple being super overclocked, and now we're just going to watch my 2 bomb towers take down the ZOMG. It should be a piece of cake. But what if you have a temple and like overclock or use the village ability around it like 5 times or so? It can really help you out in late game battles. And it probably wouldn't do too much for the world record right now. Also, holy shit, the ZOMG got nowhere. Absolutely nowhere. That's just insane. 2 towers total popping it. I don't even think I needed the cluster bombs in the back, but whatever, it was there. But yeah, what if like the temple's super fast? Then it will be a ZOMG killing machine. Even in rounds further than rounds you'd think that it'd be effective. Now, it might not do anything because the main late game strategy is stalling everything with, say, balloon chipper stall and slowing down balloons as much as possible. Temples are still vital, but they get much more time, much more time to defend in late game because you're constantly stalling the balloons with Bloon Shipper. Say if hypothetically Ninja Kiwi decides, oh, we don't like the Bloon Shippers suck up ZOMGs at all. Oh, that's too overpowered. Ooh, I'm totally not sick. And they decide to like nerf it, so it either does worse against ZOMGs or doesn't do as much against ZOMGs. So like ZOMG stalling in late game would be completely useless. Yeah, what if that's the case? Then what? Then maybe we could use this village thing to our advantage, potentially. The only like main downside is, again, there's a bit of a cooldown. So you gotta be activating the ability, just let the bomb tower go freaking insane like that. But if not, then it's just a, you know, a normal Moab Mauler, or I guess a normal temple isn't so bad. But again, you have to take into consideration, what about the times when the ability is recharging? You usually cannot take the time to sell and rebuy a crap ton of villages like that. It's just very impractical, especially when lag gets bad. So now I'm just having another bomb tower in the back to clean up, because again, yeah, my ability's off. What the hell am I going to do now, right? Waiting for him to come back on, though. Don't worry, round 30's coming up, and that's when ZOMG rushes get real tough. Okay, ISAB's actually sending one beforehand, but this isn't just one ZOMG. No. It is multiple fast cooldown ZOMGs. Looks like 3 of them right now, and I actually sold, you know, I only have the 2 cluster bombs in the back. They're not under that many villages. Maybe a couple in their range shouldn't make that big a difference. But the one on top, oh boy, the one on top is surrounded by so many villages. Overclock and everything. Village ability, let's go. Watch these 3 ZOMGs instantly just become nothing. It's not instant, but holy crap, they did work. That's just 3 towers. That is just 3 cheap bomb towers and many expensive villages. I don't know if that's practical or not. Here's the thing, right? While I do have 20 villages myself, you may not need that many. I've noticed there's not really much a difference between 10 and 20 villages, because there's eventually a cap for how fast the tower can shoot, and the game says, no, you cannot shoot any faster than that. Fuck you, get a life, and the tower then just sucks. Well, then you're just wasting money, I guess, on the village upgrades. And I don't know what the lower limit is. Maybe after 8 or 7 village uses, then the bomb tower is shooting as fast as it can, and it'll just become a super big killing machine. And the temple only needs maybe 4 or 5 villages. So if you surround it with like 20 villages, then you could do 5 at a time and still have 15 left over, then do another 5 at a time, then do another 5 at a time. By the time you're out of village abilities, the first ones will have come back, and you could repeat this cycle. So you have like a super hypersonic temple like that. See, I don't know how practical that is. I feel it'd be worth trying out maybe in the future with this hypothetical, you know, balloon chipper nerf, or hell even right now. I mean, I don't know. So now we got ISAB over here. I didn't let up. I sent them a lot of ZOMGs. This is like 10 or so, and they're around 32 ZOMGs, meaning that they're way stronger than normal, like round 22 ZOMGs. These guys are tough. He's got a couple bomb towers, but really not that many. It's like 2 in the back and that 1 Moab assassin in the front. Oh no, he has a few Moab assassins. Alright, so that did work. There was like 3 of them, but I only have 1 right now. And I mean, that seemed to be doing just as good of work for me, even against these BFBs and Moabs and stuff. And see, like this, you can see here, I only activated maybe 7 of the village abilities, and it still did work against the BFBs. It annihilated them pretty much right away. Unfortunately, rounds are going to get harder and harder and harder as we get to later game, because the ZOMGs are going to be tougher and tougher. There's going to be a point where this bomb tower does not completely defend against everything. And I'm thinking, I just want to say that maybe it might be worth trying out some other towers too. There used to be a glitch, well, not exactly a glitch, but a feature in the Flash website version of Battles, where if you use the Super Monkey Fan Club ability for a Dart Monkey and upgrade one of your Dart Monkeys to a Juggernaut that's Super Monkey-fied, it shoots Juggernaut super fast. So that's like what this glitch reminds me of, and I really hope Ninja Kiwi doesn't patch it, because honestly, I don't think it's breaking the game. I honestly don't. So now, round 35 ZOMGs. 1, 2, 3, there's 4 already. He probably sent like 5 or 6. Who knows? Anyways, this is going to be pretty freaking tough. We're trying again. Overclock and everything. I think I have 2 Moab assassins now. 2 Moab assassins versus seemingly endless ZOMGs. This might be 8? I can't count. Maybe 9 or so. We're going to see how this goes down. And unfortunately, I think they're finally meeting their match. The ability doesn't last forever, and it's already been going for a few seconds. And the ZOMGs are hardly broken. Now the towers are attacking slow again. So honestly, it does not look like these towers are as good anymore against around 36 ZOMGs. It's just way too strong. But damn, you know what? They tried. If it wasn't for the villages, the ZOMGs wouldn't be popped whatsoever. I'm just, trying to deal with a few things. I actually think we knocked off all the ZOMG layers, so what's just gonna kill us here? A few Moebs and BFBs. If villages came back, it'd be fantastic, but it's not likely to happen. So I'm pretty much ending it here. Thanks you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Just a bit of shenanigans and some kind of cool stuff that I really, you guys should consider trying out for yourselves in battles matches. It's like something I really have not seen much on YouTube for ISAB. Just discovered it for his temple video. Be sure to check that out. It's in the description, by the way. I think you'll like it. So, thanks you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you all next time. Peace out.